Here is how to optimize your videos across social media platforms. In 2021, there will be 3 billion active social media users.
I mean, that's almost half the planet.
It's a lot. So how is your brand tapping into this massive audience?
The truth is that if you're not incorporating social media into your marketing, you're kind of missing out.
So what's the most impactful way to leverage social media? It's definitely video. All these social platforms are tools that you can use to showcase your brand in creative ways.
Not every social network is created equal. Each one has its own type of audience and its own type of viewership that gets different types of engagement.
Different types. Tweak your videos and optimize them for each platform. It doesn't take that much time. It could have a big impact. I'm just going to keep adding emojis as we go. We're going to share some ways that you can format your social media, but first, let's talk a little bit about why customization matters. According to a recent study, 81% of shoppers want companies to understand them better. 67% of them expect brands to automatically adjust their content.
Consumers are really yearning to be understood and to be seen by brands, by people, by companies.
Of course, with all the analytics that we have today, you have a lot of data to kind of show what's working, what's not working, and that data can also help you decide how to format your videos for different platforms. Let's get right into it. Here are...
It's like sitting next to a really obnoxious spectator at a sports game with you're that guy, right?
Let's get into it. First, we're talking about Facebook.
Facebook by far is the most active social network. You probably already know that. 1.5 billion daily users. If you don't have an active Facebook page, we're actually going to wait right now until you go create one. Right now.
You have to have
Just hit pause and go create a Facebook page if you don't have one.
You might have a personal profile, but you should make a page for your company on his phone. He's boosting his personal brand.
Create a page for yourself as a public figure.
The most popular videos on Facebook engage people right from the beginning. Users on Facebook have a low attention span. You really have to hit them at the very beginning with hey, look, watch this video.
A lot of people get stuck into the idea that they need to put long videos on all channels. That's not a best practice. People typically have their sound off, especially on Facebook, Instagram, and they prefer to watch short, concise, 12 to 30 second videos. Short
segments that aren't too long but deliver a ton of entertainment value. These videos aren't meant to go into detail about your product or service. They're just kind of meant to pique interest and entertain your audience. They can also tease longer form content that might be on your blog or website. It's great to post a lot of content on Facebook, but don't abuse the sky's the limit privilege. People will start getting a little bit annoyed. Oh, that's the happy face. Wait, annoyed, mad. They'll start getting mad. Spam is never fun. So make sure you have a balance in your content schedule. Put out regular content, but don't put out 15 videos a day. Maybe just post 1 or 2 videos per day.
Here's the content jingle.
Nice. Also, page insights can help you a lot with that. Go look at the data, see what's working, see what's not working, and then adjust your content schedule accordingly. There you might find that your shorter snippets are doing well or that your long form videos are doing better. Every brand is a different audience, so it's important to customize what you're doing for your audience.
Next up is Twitter. It's no surprise that the most popular videos on Twitter are short form, 10 to 20 to 30 seconds max. People typically have their sound off on Twitter, so make sure it's visually interesting, and you might even consider using captions.
The longest videos that you can post to Twitter are 140 seconds or around 2 minutes. Short form is definitely the way to go on Twitter. Save your long form content for your website or your blog. You can tease those videos on Twitter. Even if that content is like an ebook or a PDF, you can make a short video for that and then tease that on Twitter. Get people to click that link.
Let's talk about YouTube. Did you know that YouTube is the second most popular search engine to Google?
I did know that.
You did know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
I always think about what the Google homepage is going to look like in 5 years. Probably going to look more like the YouTube homepage.
People stream more than 1 billion hours of video every day on YouTube. That's a lot. YouTube is the go-to social platform to show long-form videos, your produced videos. In fact, the YouTube algorithm actually prefers videos that are over 10 minutes, but you can be flexible. There's no real hard and fast rules. You can post short little snippets that tease longer form content. That's kind of a theme on all of these social platforms. Make shorter videos that tease longer videos or other content on other networks. It's important to know that people don't come to YouTube just to watch a monotonous video that just talks for an hour. It's such a thing to be too long form, just talking for an hour, kind of boring, unedited. That's not really what people want on YouTube. They want something entertaining, inspiring, educational, one of those 3 categories, and you'll be on your way to growing your YouTube channel.
Instagram is a powerful platform for visual inspiration. I think after their launch of Stories in 2016, they became a really viable player in the video space.
Which they ripped off from Snapchat, but the way they executed that Stories feature was right on the money. Now there's more people that use Instagram stories than all of Snapchat users combined. Instagram's killing it these days. If you're uploading a video to your main feed, it can be up to 1 minute long, and it becomes a piece of evergreen content. It'll stay up there forever on your profile. Of course, now there's IGTV as well, Instagram's longer form video solution. Those videos have to be in the 9:16 format, which is vertical video. There is a way to add IGTV videos as a preview in your main Instagram feed. It'll display the first minute in your Instagram feed, and then you can tap through and watch the full video on IGTV. IGTV is not really taken off yet. There's definitely potential there for the future, so it's worth testing and seeing if it works for you. Instagram stories disappear after 24 hours, and you can put videos on there that are also in the vertical format. Instagram stories are great because it shows that you're active, it shows you're in the moment. Cool tool to use, and there's a ton of editing options, stickers, polls. You can go live on Instagram stories. There's a ton of features on there.
LinkedIn has become absolutely huge. Before, it used to be for networking. Now it's really a content destination. They recently allowed people to post videos, which has been especially cool.
You can upload up to 10-minute long videos on LinkedIn, but make sure it's business content or B2B content. It's not really for dog videos. It's more for professional content, educational content. That's what works best on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn is also really good for connecting with prospects and just engaging with your existing network. Here's a crazy stat. 75% of business executives watch work-related videos every single week.
So you want to get your data into the C-suite? LinkedIn is the place to do that. Share your brand story and get the attention of future business partners.
You might consider doing videos on product launches, recruitments, or even personal updates.
LinkedIn is awesome, so don't neglect LinkedIn. Here's a brief note on aspect ratios. Important to work with your video editor, or if you're making your videos yourself, it's important to understand aspect ratios. 16:9 is kind of a widescreen format that works really well on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. Everyone's now going on social on their mobile devices, so square videos are becoming very popular because they fit better on a mobile screen. So that's the 1:1 ratio for square videos. And then, of course, there's the 9:16 ratio. That's the vertical format that works on Instagram stories or IGTV. So work with your editor to customize your videos for each platform. Also, there's a debate about live video versus pre-recorded videos. A few years ago, these social media companies put a lot of engineering into creating live streaming features for their platforms. They even paid some publishers to create live streaming content. It didn't really work out exactly how they expected. Live video is really hard to create engaging content for because there's no editing and you're kind of tied to a certain location unless you're on your mobile device and you're out traveling around everywhere. It's kind of difficult to get live to work. Live videos really benefit long form. You really have to stream live for several hours before your viewers have the time to tune in because they're in the middle of their work day or at dinner. Pre-recorded videos are tried and true. You can edit them, you can make them engaging, you can make them work on all platforms. So while live is cool to experiment with to give that authenticity, it's really important to use live video in the specific use case. So maybe it's a product launch, maybe it's some kind of event that's happening, maybe it's a live Q&A that you want to have. Responding to comments in real time is probably the best use case of live video that I've seen. So put some thought into what format you want to use.
As you're on your video marketing journey, it's really important to figure out ways to monetize, optimize your videos. Video marketing could well be one of your most valuable channels. Just don't let it be underutilized. And the truth is that you really don't need pricey equipment or even a video team to produce content. With all the tools available today, you can create compelling content with simple devices that you already own. Don't stop at the production level. Make sure you give your content and your videos the distribution they deserve. If you need help creating, sharing, and hosting your videos,
Dubb is here to help. We have a video communication platform that can help you in every step of the way of your video marketing. With Dubb, you'll nurture relationships, grow your business, and improve your bottom line.
Think about a waterfall strategy. Create long-form content that you can put on your website, your blog, YouTube, Facebook, and then figure out ways to parse that content into shorter form content that you can put on Instagram, Twitter, and even TikTok. It's all about finding ways to repurpose your content so that you can get it to the most people on the channels and on the devices that they're most comfortable with. Just a little quick pointer on LinkedIn. Right now, it's a phenomenal time to be posting content on LinkedIn on a daily basis or even on a weekly basis. Right now, video content gets pushed to the top. The algorithms prefer to share video content that people like you and me create, so inherently we get a lot of organic engagement from people within our network. So take the time to import all your contacts into LinkedIn and create videos that speak to your prospects that are educational and fun and really promote how you can help them.
That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to all our channels for more videos.